Shubhodaya, good morning all. We have been covering Patanjali Yoga Sutra, and our Lata is here. Lata has been bringing fruits from her garden, produce from the garden. She has brought mangoes, bananas, is that guava and choco. I was thinking it's the same ground. Ground is the same. Whatever water it's getting the plants is the same. Climate is the same. But how come each fruit is giving different taste? Mango is very sweet. Guava is very sweet. Choco is bland in taste. And bitter gourd, bitter in taste. It's environment is the same. How come we are getting the different taste? Where is the sweetness lies in? Where is the taste? It's a taste lies in the seed. And environment, earth, water and nature, climate provides an adhisthana, provides an opportunity for the seed to manifest. In the seed, sweetness is there in the mango seed, sweetness is there in the mango seed, but in a unmanifest form. It is not manifested. It is in the seed form. And in the bitter gourd, bitterness is there in the unmanifest form. It has to be manifested. To manifest, we need an adhisthana. We need a basis, ground. That we need an opportunity to blossom. It's in the scriptures. It says that we are jivas. Jivas are called as bijas. Bija and jivas are synonyms. We are like a seed. And God, they say, defines the God as a gardener. He puts the seed in appropriate garden. He waters them, nourishes them, and so that unmanifest quality, whatever unmanifest quality is there in us, let it blossom out. It's for a mango tree to yield a good mango, or guava to get a mango, that good guava, it has to endure various climates. In the hot, scorching sun, it has to endure. In a rain, it has to get soaked and remain soaked in the water. Or in a frosty winter, it has to endure the frostness. That it has to go through the various cycles to yield the appropriate fruit. That gardener, that we may complain that whenever we are in difficulty, we blame others. Because of that person I am suffering. Or because of that God is unjust to us. That he is doing the right thing. That he is a gardener, he is wanting the goodness, whatever the real quality is there. He wanted us to unmanifest. Wanted to bring out the whatever is in the unmanifest form to come out, to manifest. It's we are the seed. We have to unmanifest our dormant potential. And in Patanjali calls that one. It's in the sutra last week we covered that Tatra Niratishayam Sarvajñatva Bijam. Tatra Nirati, God is a Sarvajña. He knows everything. Niratishaya, we are a Bija. That meaning of that one. To understand that sutra, if you give an analogy, we understand that one better. That Tatra Niratishayam Sarvajñatva Bijam. God is omniscient. He knows everything. What is appropriate for us, He knows that one. And we are bija. We are like a seed. And everything is in the unmanifest form. It has to be manifested. And to manifest that, we go through the various process. It's a different. We are born in a certain countries, certain religion, certain place, and we are living in certain time of it's a certain period in certain place to unmanifest the qualities. It says that God is Sarvajñatva. He is most compassionate. He wants us to blossom. That is why that sutra, that meaning of that one. And is he that's all that Sarvajñatva, does he do anything? It's a bija that some philosophers, some schools, they say that we are bija, that when we grow, we also become God. We know everything. Is it possible, or is it it's a God? It's some time back, long time back, he was also like us and he has become that one, or what is that one? He says, Sa purveshamapi purveshanamapi guruhu, that kalena pachetad, it's a purveshanapi guruhu. He is the guru to the oldest guru. He is never conditioned by the time and place. He is always perfect. And we are working towards perfect. And we don't, some people pull the God to our level. He is always perfect. He has not conditioned by his birth, decay and old age, and he doesn't have karma, he doesn't have klesha, he doesn't have desire. That is, he is a guru to the oldest of the gurus. He defines that one. Last week we covered that one. Sa purveshanamapi guruhu. That another name of that Supreme Lord is Tasya Vachaka Pranava. His another name of him is called as Pranava. Pranava Om. That's why that whatever mantra we say, it gets sanctity when we start with Om. It's whatever we start with Om. Whatever mantra should be started with Om. Om means it's a blessing of the God is there. And after that, whatever mantra we say, first mantra is Om. At what mantra, it should start with Om. And even Namah Shivaya, if you want to say Om Namah Shivaya, that Om is the Sarvajñatva, that it's a omnipotency of the Lord. And last week I said, whenever we are chanting the Vedas, Harihi Om, that Hari alone is Om. That's the another definition. It's a synonym for Om is Hari. That it's a synonym. It is given. And we had to tadartha japa. It's whatever we are doing, the pranava, you try to tad japa, artha bhavanam, with the meaning, try to contemplate on the Om. And why it's we can't realize that one, that Patanjali says, last week we ended here, there are 9 obstacles to our sadhana, which prevents us seeking the truth. That the 9 obstacles, vyadi, sthyana, samshaya, pramada, alasya, bhranti darshana, alabdha bhumikatva, anavastitatvani, chitta vikshepa ste antarayaha. Antaraya means obstacles to our sadhana. Many people, we want to do, but there are 9 obstacles. He talks about 9 obstacles. One is vyadi. Whatever reason that some diseases come to us, we are not able to do that one. Diseases prevents us. It's an obstacle. It's like roadblock is there. We can't proceed because it's some disease prevents us moving ahead. One is vyadi. Second is sthyana. Sthyana means it's a mental saturation, that no interest. That people may come to yoga, that attending, but no interest. One is they may be here because they paid the money, we don't want to waste, okay, we'll come. And otherwise family members are dragging them, they are coming, okay, that we'll sit there. We'll endure the torture for 2 hours and go. There is no, it's an interest. Interest, let's say, interest and attention go together. That sthyana, that's mentally we are not ready. That mind is somewhere else, that no attention is there. Sthyana, that interest is not there. One is we are healthy body but no interest. Vyadi, sthyana. Third one is samshaya. Samshaya means doubt. It's doubtful that whether teacher knows this one or not, whether he's bluffing or not. That it's only doubt. No interest. It's if you are doubtful, it's Bhagavad Gita. In the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says, it's a samshayastva vinashyati. One perishes himself or herself. It's one who is full of doubt, never makes a progress, always doubting everyone. He or she cannot trust anybody, always doubting nature. That person perishes. That samshaya, there is no confidence in anyone. And pramada, that scripture says, do this, not to do this one. Satya, ahimsa, whatever is there, adjuncts are there, follow that one. That deliberately overlooks that one. That there are guidelines are given, do this, not to do this one. Pramada, deliberately. It's let me try, what happens? That as a challenge, that deliberately committing the mistakes. Pramada, that it's overlooking the whatever it's guidelines was given, deliberately doing mistake. Pramada. Alasya, pramada is a laziness. It's a long weekend, it's a Queen's birthday, once a year comes, let me sleep. That many excuses. It's a procrastination. Alasya, laziness is there. And avirati, another, it's a indulging, it's so much of indulgence in the world. It's late night parties, and it's no control over the tongue, that it's no explanation is required. It's avirati, indulgence, and it prevents the sadhana. Bhranti darshana is a hallucination. Some people came to me, they have been practicing for maybe 1 week or 1 month. They tell me that they start hearing the sounds and seeing the visions and all. It's a hallucination. They create in their mind that it takes years for the sadhana, that within 1 week or 1 month they say that I see the light, I hear it's a bhranti darshana, hallucination. That it's another impediment to the sadhana. And alabdha bhumikatva. It's we have been practicing for, some people say, oh, yoga, I know, I have been practicing for 8 years. It's useless. That it's doing the practice and they can't find the end. That they don't get the results in the time frame they want. They put a time frame, I'll practice for this long. If I don't get results, I will give up. Easy to give up. That it says, alabdha bhumikatva, that after practice, they give up after a certain time, they give up. They think they should get the desired result in certain time. They don't see that one. Alabdha bhumikatva. Another, you need a lot of patience in the sadhana. It's not a 1 day job, 1 year job. It's a long time, long commitment is required. Long patience is required. Endurance is required. To have the endurance, you need some guidance, some inspiration is required. That have faith in the teacher is required. These are the things. It gives you the energy in your sadhana. Alabdha bhumikatva. And anavastita means the practice on the path, and after that they can't sustain that one. They change the course, they change the direction. I started off this one, and after certain time somebody else said this is better. They change the direction. And after that somebody says no, that is not the one, you go here. And they go on the popularity. Oh, many people are following this one, this must be right. That they think this highway, millions of followers are there, I think this one should be right. That anavastita, that start and end, start end. That these are the chitta vikshepa, ste antarayaha. These are the 9 obstacles to the sadhakas. And further Patanjali talks about another 5 obstacles, which we will see that one next week. And we have been practicing Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter Bhagavad Gita. It talks about the devotion. This what is devotion, and it's what is bhakti. It defines the bhakti, whom we should do the bhakti, and what are the qualities of the bhakta, and what type of bhakta is dear to me. Shri Krishna talks about that one, and we will do that one. Arjuna vacha evam satata yuktaye bhaktas tvam pariyupasate ಯೇ ಚಾಪ್ಯಕ್ಷರಮವ್ಯಕ್ತಂ ತೇಷಾಂ ಖೇ ಯೋಗವಿತ್ತಮಾಃ. ಶ್ರೀಭಗವಾನುವಾಚ ಮಯ್ಯಾವೇಶ್ಯ ಮನೋ ಯೇ ಮಾಂ ನಿತ್ಯಯುಕ್ತ ಉಪಾಸತೆ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಯಾ ಪರಯೋಪೇತ ತೇ ಮೇ ಯುಕ್ತತಮಾ ಮತಾಃ. ಏತ್ಯಕ್ಷರ ಅನಿರ್ದೇಶ್ಯಂ ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತಂ ಪರ್ಯುಪಾಸತೆ ಸರ್ವತ್ರ ಗಮ ಅಚಿಂತ್ಯಂಚ ಕೂಟಸ್ಥಂ ಅಚಲಂ ಧ್ರುವಂ ಸನ್ನಿಯಾಮಿಂದ್ರಿಯಗ್ರಾಮಂ ಸರ್ವತ್ರ ಸಮಬುದ್ಧಯಃ ತೇ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ನುವಂತಿ ಮಾಮೇವ ಸರ್ವಭೂತಹಿತೇ ರತಾಃ. ಕ್ಲೇಶೋ ಅಧಿಕರಸ್ತೇಷಾಂ ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತಾಸಕ್ತಚೇತಸಾಂ ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತಾ ಹಿ ಗತಿರ್ದುಃಖಂ ದೇಹವದ್ಭಿರವಾಪ್ಯತೆ. ಏತು ಸರ್ವಾಣಿ ಕರ್ಮಾಣಿ ಮಯಿ ಸನ್ಯಸ್ಯ ಮತ್ಪರಾಃ ಅನನ್ಯೇನೈವ ಯೋಗೇನ ಮಾಂ ಧ್ಯಾಯಂತ ಉಪಾಸತೆ ತೇಷಾ ಅಹಂ ಸಮುದ್ಧರ್ಥ ಮೃತ್ಯು ಸಂಸಾರ ಸಾಗರಾತ್ ಭವಾಮಿ ನ ಚಿರಾತ್ ಪಾರ್ಥ ಮಯ್ಯಾವೇಶಿತಚೇತಸಾಂ ಮಯ್ಯೇವ ಮನ ಆದಸ್ತ್ವ ಮಯಿ ಬುದ್ಧಿಂ ನಿವೇಶಯಃ ನಿವಶಿಷ್ಯಸಿ ಮಯ್ಯೇವ ಅಥ ಊರ್ಧ್ವಂ ನ ಸಂಶಯಃ ಅಥ ಚಿತ್ತಂ ಸಮಾಧಾತುಂ ನ ಶಕ್ನೋಷಿ ಮಯಿ ಸ್ಥಿರಂ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸಯೋಗೇನ ತಥೋ ಮಾಮಿಚ್ಛಾಪ್ತಂ ಧನಂಜಯ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸೇಪ್ಯ ಅಸಮರ್ಥೋಸಿ ಮತ್ಕರ್ಮ ಪರಮೋ ಭವ ಮದರ್ಥಮಪಿ ಕರ್ಮಾಣಿ ಕುರ್ವಂ ಸಿದ್ಧಿಮವಾಪ್ಯಸಿ ಅತೇತದಪ್ಯ ಅಶಕ್ತೋಸಿ ಕರ್ತುಂ ಉದ್ಯೋಗಮಾಶ್ರಿತಃ ಸರ್ವಕರ್ಮ ಫಲತ್ಯಾಗಂ ತತಃ ಕುರು ಯಥಾತ್ಮವಾನ್ ಶ್ರೇಯೋ ಹಿ ಜ್ಞಾನಮಭ್ಯಾಸ ಜ್ಞಾನಾಧ್ಯಾನಂ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಯತೆ ಧ್ಯಾನಾತ್ ಕರ್ಮ ಫಲತ್ಯಾಗ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಶಾಂತಿ ಅನಂತರಂ ಅದ್ವೇಷ್ಟ ಸರ್ವಭೂತಾನಾಂ ಮೈತ್ರ ಕರುಣ ಏವ ಚ ನಿರ್ಮಮೋ ನಿರಹಂಕಾರಃ ಸಮದುಃಖ ಸುಖಕ್ಷಮೀ ಸಂತುಷ್ಟ ಸತತಂ ಯೋಗಿ ಯಥಾತ್ಮ ದೃಢನಿಶ್ಚಯಃ ಮಯ್ಯರ್ಪಿತ ಮನೋಬುದ್ಧಿ ಯೋ ಮದ್ಭಕ್ತ ಸಮೇ ಪ್ರಿಯಃ ಯಸ್ಮಾನ್ನೋ ದ್ವಿಜತೆ ಲೋಕೋ lokano dvijate chayah. Harsha aharsha bhaya udvegaihi. Harsha aharsha bhaya udvegaihi. Muktoya sachame priyah. Yasmanno dvijate loko lokhanno dvijate chayah. One quality talks about the qualities of the devotees, and that devotee cannot excite the world. It make the world unruly, and that devotee cannot be disturbed by the world. World cannot be disturbed by this devotee, and world can disturb this devotee. He is always at peace. His harsha, aharsha. Harsha means outer joy, that when we see the footy match, people scream in front of the TV. They can't contain. Hey, that harsha, aharsha. If something happens, collapse. Aharsha, bhaya, full of fear. Udvega, anxiety. Mukta, his devotee is freed from all. It's not to get excited, not to depressed, and aharsha, no fear, because he's always he surrendered to the Lord. He knows that he's in the protection of the Lord. Bhaya, udvega, no anxiety. Mukto, that type of devotee is dear to me. That's what Sri Krishna says. Lie down on your back.